on the Minnesota Wild podcast, presented by Acrisure.
Michael, how have you sort of processed the way that game ended? Obviously, I think it probably starts with Game 4, as you said, the morning of Game 5. But to have a 3-0 lead and let it see it slip like that.
It stings for sure. Haven't really even hasn't gone through my head quite thoroughly yet. It's a tough way to go for sure. I think maybe seemed like we were a little tired. I don't know. As a group, just going through. I know it was a big thing in the Minnesota sports world to get out of the first round. I think maybe a lot of guys who have been here for a long time, and including me, I've never been out of the first round, but just coming off that emotional high in the first round, I think really it starts with Game 1 and 2. I don't think we were quite ready to emotionally invested in the series. Sometimes when a team has gone through what the Wild have gone through the past 11, 10 years of not being able to get out of the first round, it's almost like we did it. Maybe took a breath. But in saying that, I think when we were playing, we're a really good hockey team. It was fun to be around the rink and be around this crew of great guys and enjoy my time.
Yeah, Michael, will you consider a return, or just what's kind of on your mind as you ponder your future this summer? Would you like to come back, or will you consider the Wild at least?
Yeah, 100%. I think obviously you have a GM and coach who have who wanted me to come in here and help the team. And when someone gives up what they gave up to get me, I think it shows that how much they wanted me. So try to return the favor. I think at the same token, I think I'm at a point in my career where I haven't really taken that next step financially or had quite security, I'd say. I think so I guess that's what I'm looking for. I think I know some teams are strapped, and it is what it is, but I would love to be here. I coming back into the Midwest, grew up in Detroit. I'm a Detroit kid, so being back in the Midwest has been eye-opening. It's fun to be back. The weather's not all that great, but you can put those things aside when you have a really good hockey team and a great group of guys. And my family and I have loved it where we're at. It's really family-oriented, tons of parks. It's been good. We've loved it.
Yeah, Michael, that's what I was going to ask you. Like you alluded to it, this is your opportunity. You know how many teams came after you at the deadline, and you know how many teams need good centers. This is your opportunity to get a big payday. How do you weigh that against a team that might not be able before July 1 to offer you nearly as much as you can get on the open market?
Yeah, good question. I guess we'll just see where it goes. I mean, I prioritize winning. I haven't won anything. I mean, I've won a world championship and a Memorial Cup, but that was 15 years ago. And a men's world championship's just a short little stint in your long career where the success of my NHL career hasn't really been what I've wanted. So winning a Stanley Cup has always been my goal. Coming here, it was a great opportunity too. It feels like if you got past Colorado, you'd have a really great chance to do that. And obviously we came up against the juggernaut. So those things you definitely have to think about and weigh, and it's going to be some hard conversations with my family and figure out where that goes.
I'm sure if you guys look back, it'll be a million different plays in that Game 5 you'd look back on, but like early in overtime, you had a rush there with Boldy. I think it passed it to you. Like, what do you remember about that play, or was the puck like on your inside, I guess, or like how do you remember that play?
Yeah, kind of stings. I thought about that a lot the past 48 hours. It's I don't know who snapped it up. Maybe Fabes gave it to Bolds, and it was a great pass. And we were on a 2-on-1, and their D played it really good that he rushed Bolds into a quick pass, and he was a little in front of me. I just knew that if I tried to get it off with a one-timer, it was probably a goal. Looking back, probably should have caught it on my backhand, taking my time, but in that split second, if you get that off, it's in the net. The goalie's in the corner, so coulda, shoulda, woulda.
You mentioned how much you like the area, be back at the Midwest. Like, what do you like the most about the team, like the guys, the group, and what they're capable of, I guess?
Well, it starts with management and then goes to the coaches and the guys. I think Billy really emphasizes winning in this organization. I think the winning culture here, or the try to win culture, it's a breath of fresh air, really. Not to say where I wasn't in the past, wasn't trying to win, but I feel like he's putting pieces in place to try and win the ultimate prize, and the determination around the group, the guys, seems like a lot of them have been together forever. When I came in here, it was great to come into this room. It was refreshing and really easy to come into. So just shows the character of the guys and the leadership in the room, and obviously Heinze leading that as well. So this organization is top-notch.
The best place to go for all your Minnesota Wild audio needs is the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure. Everything Minnesota Wild related, including highlights, press conferences, players, coaches, general managers, and more. It's available on the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure. It's all just a click away at wild.com/podcast.